Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I am going to read today on Harry and his inheritances. Now, we know he has received something from Diana, obviously. We know he received something from the Queen Mother. Why has nothing ever been announced what he got from his grandfather, Prince Philip? And if my research is correct, that will is sealed. And of course, we know that Queen Elizabeth, her whole entire estate went to Charles due to tax laws in the UK. But I'm wondering if he's expecting something, like we don't know what was directed in the will of what her wishes were. And I just thought that would be something curious to have a look at. Is that why he keeps going back? Is he going back under the guise of, I've got this lawsuit or whatever, and it seems like it's not really necessary for him to be there? Is he going to make sure that he gets to claim his stake in what the Queen's final wishes were for her grandchildren? So let's have a look at that today. And I'm going to be using the Revival Art Tarot deck because art is something that you pass down. It's something, the great works of art, you normally pass it down or it's included in a will. And for some reason, this one jumped out at me and I thought, oh, that makes sense. So let's get started. Now, like I said, we know Harry got something from his mother, obviously. And we know he got something from the Queen Mother, which was his great-grandmother. So surely he's gotten something from his grandfather, Prince Philip, and something from his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. But nothing has ever been announced who got what, and Prince Philip's will is sealed. Now, was it sealed so that somebody in California didn't know what was in it? Or what other reasons was it sealed? That might even be its own reading. What were in the wills of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth? Like I said, we know that Prince Charles got the complete estate, and that's due to tax laws in the UK. Otherwise, a lot of it would have gone to taxes instead of remaining with the crown. But I'm sure she had instructions, what each grandchild got as a gift, or we've seen a lot of the jewelry being passed down, but I'm sure there's money, there's some kind of trust fund or something, whatever they have in the UK. If we call them trust funds here in North America. I don't know if you call them the same in the UK, but I know in the States and in Canada we have trust funds that can be sheltered. So let's ask, first of all, did Harry get a secret inheritance from Prince Philip? Let's start with that one. Did Harry get a secret inheritance from Prince Philip? And if so, can you tell us a little bit what it was? And maybe are they keeping it secret so the wife doesn't know, for example? But I know here in Canada, the laws are in a divorce, you cannot touch the other person's inheritance. I'm not sure if that's the same in the States, because if and when they do get divorced, that's where the laws that they'd have to be under. So let's see. Did Harry get an inheritance, a secret inheritance from his grandfather, Prince Philip? Did Harry get an inheritance? Oh, the clock is ready. Okay. Yeah, definite cut here we got. I'm just going to, we'll do 5 cards. These are really big cards. Ooh, 9 of coins in reverse. That's unsuccessful. That's right off the get-go, the first card that came out. 9 of coins in reverse. But this also may be that she was unsuccessful at getting to that money, because this is, let's see. Let's keep reading. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Okay. Yes. This is inheritance. This is passing down. This is ancestry. This is, it's siblings, but it can also be passing things down. If you look at this card, this looks like a grandmother to a grandchild. So a grandparent to a grandchild, helping them out a little bit. But was she unsuccessful at getting to it? The world, here we go. Yes, there was completion there. There was success. Yes, he did get something. Somebody couldn't get their hands on it. Oh, Page of Wands, for sure. For sure he did. The Page of Wands brings us news, and it's upright, so it's good news. As you see, he's got a little horn there, so he announces some announcement about the inheritance. And the Two of Wands. I'm going to say that he's not sure about telling her. Right? So he's got a choice. The Wands are, do I stay? Do I go? It's considering making plans. By the time you get to the Three of Wands, you've made your plans and now you've set your plans in motion and now you wait to see for them to come back. So we've got the Page of Wands and the Two of Wands here. I'm wondering if, because she was unsuccessful at getting her hands on it, I'm wondering if there are plans that she doesn't know, but he definitely got something. Absolutely. Absolutely. End of the chat. The world is right side up. So it's a closed book. So the ending, but definitely something here was passed down. Absolutely. Let's keep reading. Oh, Ace of Coins in reverse. Wasn't as much as they were expecting. Absolutely not as much as they were expecting. They're expecting much, much more. Now, this also could be that some was held back. Maybe he has to wait till he's 40, for example. They just don't have access to it right now. And who knows? Actually, Prince Phillip might have even said, well, you'll get it once you divorce her or something. He did not like Meghan, that's for sure. Ooh, judgment. Judgment on the world card here. Yeah, there was something officially announced. There's definitely something. Whether he has it or not right now, I don't know. He will get a second chance at it. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if it's something he doesn't get it till he's 40. Like there's conditions on it. He will get it. Because this is showing that it's either not there or not enough. And then he gets a second chance at it. So let me just see what the next card is. Ooh, 10 of Wands in reverse. You know what? They might be counting on that money to relieve some financial burdens. I think they're counting on that money. I honestly do. They are counting on that money. They've got, it's relieved some financial burdens for them. Absolutely. King of Cups. Charles might be the gatekeeper here. I think Charles or William is the gatekeeper here. I think this is more Charles, the gray hair. And he was wearing purple at the coronation. I think Charles is a little bit of a gatekeeper here. There's a condition on the money. Oh, 10 of Swords in reverse. So 10 of Swords upright is rune. So it's almost like when 10 of Swords is in reverse, you've hit rock bottom. There's nowhere further down to go. Now the swords can fall out of your back and you can get up and start healing and start repairing. You can, for example, if you were an alcoholic, you've hit rock bottom. Now you're off to AA and you've stopped drinking and now you can start to repair your life. So there is something here. Once you get your poop in a group, Harry, I will release the money to you. For sure. So either something has to happen. Something has to happen to show that he is going to release the money or use the money properly. I still think the first card that came out is somebody wants their hands on that money, and they're not getting it. Oh, wow. We have Page of Coins in reverse. Okay, and what's the underlying? Oh, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. So, yes, there is something. There is something. It's not as much as they were thinking. So remember, we're talking about Prince Philip's inheritance here. There is something. They can't get their hands on it. Page of Coins in reverse. It's not as much as what they thought it would be. It's almost like they're dangling a carrot in front of them, right? Because the Page of Coins upright is, I've got this shiny thing for you. And when it's in reverse, it's, there's a carrot attached to it. There's something attached to this inheritance. Trust me, there's something attached to it. And I didn't get the legal card here. I think it's just because King Charles is like, I'm the gatekeeper here. Who knows? Maybe because now he is he might have been the executor, for example. Normally it would go to the spouse, right? Everything would have gone to the queen, but somehow Charles is blocking it. There's a huge block here, and there's some kind of, they're dangling a carrot in front of him to do something, to fix his life, to fix something. Once he hits rock bottom and starts to repair his life, I think that's when some of it will be released, or some of it will be released to repair his life. You know, for example, you want to go to rehab, well, we'll use your grandfather's money to pay for that. We'll use some of your grandfather's money to, pay off your spouse, kind of thing. But there's something dangling here. I almost wonder too, this Page of Coins is, let me see because pages are children, and we have 2 pages on the table here. Let me see the children, and I'll release the money to you. There's something here that's blocking the money, and I think it has something to do with the children, because we have both pages on the table here. Yeah, or maybe the money's going to go to the children. I don't know. There's something to do with the children here. You bring the children, come for a visit, and I'll consider releasing some of this money. There's some kind of condition on this money. But yes, they did get some money. It's not as much as what they thought they were going to get. And they really need the money to help them out of a pinch. Okay, so that's it for Prince Philip's inheritance. Now let's ask about Queen Elizabeth. Will he ever see any inheritance from his grandmother's estate? Let's have a look at that. Okay, so will Harry ever receive? Well, I'm sure there is something. There's no way. She loved her grandchildren, Prince Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. She loved her grandchildren. There's no way she would have not had them in the will. What dropped out here? Oh, we got the Ace of Coins in reverse again, and the cups, and the swords. Yeah, for sure there's something. For sure there's something. But it's not being released. And like I said, Prince Charles, we're really going back in time here. The energy in these cards, right? All these great artists. We're going back in time. We're doing some time shifting here, reading this. But anyways, there's no way that Queen Elizabeth would have not left instructions that her grandchildren would receive something. There's no way. So the point is now, is King Charles going to execute on that? Maybe he was waiting until, maybe he doesn't have the money until after the coronation, right? Maybe there's something in the will, and due to tax purposes or whatever, that he has to actually have the official coronation, and then the money's released to him. Let's see what's going on here with, will Harry ever see any kind of inheritance from his grandmother? And is that what they're waiting for? Is that what they're waiting for? Are they waiting for something from the grandmother? They know they're getting something from Prince Phillip, but it's being blocked and they have to do something to get it, whether that's turn an age, show the children, prove the children are his children. I don't know, but it's something to do with the children. So let's see, what about his grandmother? What about an inheritance from his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II? Is Harry expecting an inheritance, monies from his grandmother? Is Harry expecting an inheritance money from his grandmother? Cards are ready. Oh, very definite split here. Oh, Two of Coins in reverse. The decision has been made. Because Two of Coins upright is, how much, what are we doing? The decision has been made. Let's see if he is going to get anything. Maybe that's, I'm just getting this vibe that he keeps going back to the UK and saying, oh, it's for this lawsuit or whatever. Maybe it's to talk to a lawyer about what is in the will, in his grandmother's will. Ooh, the devil in reverse. I don't want to bring this card too close to the screen, but it does say the devil in reverse. He is chained to this. He is definitely counting on this money. He is chained to this money. He is chained. He can't let this go. That's my grandmother, and I know she left me something, and for some reason they aren't telling him. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, he might have a lawyer after this. He might have a lawyer looking after this. Maybe somebody else has a lawyer looking after this. But yeah, there's definitely somebody going in there. What the heck's going on? What's going on? Oh, Eight of Swords. Again, feeling like the victim. I'm not getting the inheritance because, you guys are racist. There's some victim mentality in here, especially when it comes to the devil. You guys are keeping it from me. I know there's something there. I'm getting a lawyer. I want to see what's in that will. I want to see if there's any instructions, what my grandmother left me. Page of Swords, for sure. For sure. You might see something kick up on the internet about it. You might see something that, money's being withheld. They're purposely holding back his money. For sure. Because the Page of Swords brings us news on the internet. When Page of Swords and when I read is news on the internet. It's news in the air. So news we either see on the television or we see on the internet. It's not done mouth to mouth or in writing. But also the Page of Swords, isn't the Page of Swords Lily? I actually had a look, and she's a Gemini, so she's a Page of Swords as well. But this is a little boy, and this is a little redhead boy. I'm wondering if it has something to do with Archie. Maybe because when we have the Two of Coins here in reverse, they aren't sure about Archie, or they are sure about Archie. They've made up their mind about the children. And it's something here to do with feeling like a victim. I'm a victim. I need to get a lawyer to look after this. Let's continue reading. Ooh, now the Six of Cups comes out in reverse on top of the Devil. Okay, that's my inheritance. That's my grandmother. I deserve that money. That's my money. You can't keep it from me. And I think there was nothing there. Because if the Six of Cups showed up upright, then yes, that's the grandmother passing down. But when the Six of Cups is in reverse, that is a separation, right? It's not handing something down. Might even be taking something back, or it might even be cutting off. Might even be cutting off the ancestry, the passing down. It's interesting because some of the Six of Cups is obviously siblings. This is obviously a grandmother and a granddaughter. This lady looks way too elderly for that to be her. So it's interesting. Maybe there wasn't anything. Oh, the World in reverse. I don't think there was anything. I don't think they can find anything specific saying, you know, Harry and his wife get this amount of dollars. Queen of Cups on the Eight of Swords. They might be blaming Camilla, you know, she's the Queen of Cups. They might be blaming Camilla. Oh, Camilla, you know, talked my dad into, it's because I said something in that book about Camilla, right? Because King Charles has complete control over the money. Yes, that's what his mother's wishes may have been. But I think I saw something. Andrew is also after the money, and it's completely up to him how. And I'm sure they're looking at lawyers and accountants and tax reasons and whatnot like that. I mean, you don't get to be that rich with being stupid with your money. But you know what? You can have whatever you want in your will. That doesn't mean your wishes doesn't mean that they're going to come to pass. For example, my sister had in her wish that a certain amount of money was given to a homeless shelter, and her son, who was the executor of the will, didn't execute that. He took the money for himself because a wish is not a directive, right? It's different if you say in the will, this amount goes to this person, this amount goes to that person, but the way, if it's worded, and it is my wish that this amount goes to this charity, that's not a directive. That's if the person is the executor feels like doing it, which is, I think, is rude. That's the person's last wishes. But I digress. I think it has something to do with Camilla. I think it's something to do with you disparaged my wife, and you're now going to pay for that. And therefore, and remember the other one, they're holding back Prince Phillip's as well. Maybe that's what it is, but I think it has something more to do with the kids. Let's see. Oh, 5 of Coins in reverse. Yeah. You know what? You're an outsider. We tried to bring you back in. 5 of Coins in reverse is you left, and now you want to come back in. Well, it just doesn't work that way. So are they thinking of coming back in because they want this inheritance? The High Priestess in reverse. You know, you might end up hearing some secrets. I think that her will is going to also be just as secret as Prince Philip's, and I don't think they're going to allow it to come out. 10 of Swords, ruin. No, there's no way he's getting anything from that will. Absolutely not. And I think they were really counting on it. No, 10 of Swords in reverse. There's a coffin. Of course, we're talking about death, right? No, absolutely not. It's going to be ruinous for them. And I think this is going to be revenge for the way that they talked about Camilla. What's the underlying here? Oh, Queen of Swords. For sure. Look at that. That's almost Queen Victoria in her dark dress. Let's see, what else do we have here? 4 of Swords in reverse and Justice. And now we have the Ace of Coins in upright. No, they are absolutely not going to get anything. They're probably even going to get a lawyer to make sure that he doesn't get anything, and justice will be served. Justice will be served. This is Ace of Swords. Ace, I thought it was 4. It's Ace of Swords in reverse. No. No, no. Ace of Swords in reverse is no. You're cut out. You're cut out. You're cut out. You're cut out. It also in reverse is no. Queen of Swords says no. Go away. Look at this. Look at this hand. Go away. Get out of my face. You aren't getting anything. And of course, they were just in it for the money. It's all about the inheritance is about the money, not the family. As you can see, it's not about passing down anything to your children or your grandchildren. They've made up their mind. That was the first card that came up. Is like, should we, shouldn't we? No. When the Two of Coins is in reverse, the mind is made up. The deal is done. The sale is complete. And then with the Page of Swords here, might have been something to do with the children. You know, you fooled us once, and that's never going to happen again. And also Page of Swords. We're going to hear something on the internet very, very, very soon, I feel. And justice will be served. Justice will be served. And I think it has, this is revenge for talking bad about Camilla. This is the final straw. And I've read that before, that what was the line in the sand? And it was about Camilla. And they did that in the spare, and you're out. You're out. Well, I hope that answered some questions for you. Doesn't look like they've got a penny so far. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody else who needs to see this, please share it with them. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your kind comments. It means so much to me and encourages me to do more of these. Take good care. Bye for now.